Hey everyone, welcome to Armored Warfare Test Server, and what we're looking at is, of course, the SPHINX. We had a patch that changed actually some stats, so I thought let's head over and talk again about all the stats the vehicles have. The SPHINX with armor package, we'll talk about the armor later. Sure, we still have the 40mm autocannon, which has AP ammunition, actually sabot rounds. So we have a clip size of 13, damage of 224 per round, and a penetration of 306 millimeters, which gives you the opportunity to penetrate, for example, a fully upgraded 2A7 in its side armor. Accuracy is due to a 40mm autocannon, only 1.13, but hey, it could be worse. Aim time of 2.9 seconds is pretty good, and a reload time of 10 seconds by default. Also, for a 13 round clip, this is pretty decent. You also have HE ammunition, which is nothing too crazy since you have basically no penetration with this one. We have 11 millimeters of penetration. Yay, great. But we also have ATGMs and a salvo of 2, so you can fire 2 ATGMs real quick after each one. And since they are an external weapon system, you can use your autocannon while the ATGMs are reloading, and you can reload your autocannon while you're firing the anti-tank guided missiles, which is great. So we have a salvo of 2, we have a damage of 864 per rocket, but we also have to think about it. Basically everyone has active I completely forgot the name, I'm sorry. I just talked way too much about it. APS, thanks. Active protection system against rockets, so your first missile will basically get lost all the time, but then you have a penetration of 1410, and yeah, you can actually penetrate basically everyone with this ammunition or with these rockets and deal some decent damage. Wait time of 1.5 seconds, but then you of course have a reload time of 20 seconds for these two rockets. But as already said, external weapon system, you can still use your autocannon, so that's pretty okay, I would say, for a scout vehicle as weapons. But what is this vehicle about? It's about stealth and speed. It's a scout. Let's face it, it's a scout. It should be all about stealth and speed. And of course, view distance. So we have our base engine that has a max speed of 110 kilometers, and it takes 1.98 seconds to reach 32 kilometers per hour from zero. We got an improved suspension with again handling on rough terrain by 10% increased, which is great, but since there are no more informations about it, it's kinda meh, I don't really know. Then we have an electric starter and generator, which reduces the effectiveness of thermal sights by 15% and increases the vehicle's camouflage factor while moving by 20%, which is really good to keep your stealth up while changing positions. For the tires, we have run flat tires, which increase the vehicle's acceleration at top speed on off-road terrain, blah blah blah, and are harder to destroy. That's what run flat tires are about. And improved power steering, so which increases the vehicle turning speed by 15%. So when you're high speed, you really don't want to turn while keeping the W key pressed. So actually lift the W key and then start to turn, or you will basically flip over, if this was possible. Then for technology we have one discharge of smoke grenade, which is not so great, I would say, for a scout. When you think about it, PL01 as a light vehicle has 3, and we as a scout have only 1, but that's okay. Then improved gunner sights improves the overall accuracy by 7%, which is okay for a slow firing autocannon. And since you want to aim properly with this gun, you going to use single click fire most of the time for greater distances. So overall accuracy by 7% increased is a good thing to keep your rate of fire up and still be accurate. Then we have improved gun stabilization, which enhances the accuracy while moving by 20%. So when you have to rush an enemy vehicle, you can shoot and hit properly while driving. This is really great update. And of course the universal retrofit slot. Next one, and we have the Reconnaissance package, which we have by default as far as I know. Improves the base capture rate by 10% and increase the view range of the vehicle by 80 meters while stopped. We have an upgraded camera system which increased the view range of the vehicle by 40 meters, which gives us a view range of 480 meters of view range stock. So you basically can hit the 500 meter view range while driving. 500 meter is the cap as far as I'm aware. And you can reach this while driving with, for example, the Sabrina Washington as commander, since you have, again, increased view range on this one. So you can completely max out your view range while driving. You don't even need the Reconnaissance package. This is pretty great, seriously. Yep, right, then we have improved accuracy by 7% again. Yep, I was just thinking, wait, didn't I have this already? But we have improved gunner sights and improved targeting computers, so again 7% overall accuracy increased. We have an improved air conditioner with 2% increased cruise stats, and an enhanced cooling system, which reduces the effectiveness of thermal slides by 30% and increased the vehicle's camouflage factor by 5% overall. So we have the one for 20% more camo on the move and 5% overall. So to see what this actually means is, here we have it. We have damage per minute of 10,158. So basically our damage per minute is insane compared to the other vehicles. But since we have the low penetration, all the stuff, and are basically a scout vehicle, I think this is okay, since we can't penetrate most of the vehicles even in their side. So I think it's kinda okay, even if it's a bit high, but meh. When you're able to get into the back of an MBT, you should be able to take this one out, because when you let a scout drive into your back, the scout has earned its way to kill you, and you, should really die for letting a scout to stay on close distance in your back. And hit points 1,760, so basically watch what you're doing, because 2 shots from nearly everyone will kill you. Or probably 3 shots, depending on who is shooting at you. But main battle tanks, they will kill you super fast. And also other autocannons. Yes, we have a pretty decent armor of 263 in the front and 218 in the side. But autocannons, like for example the Warrior with its high penetration, will fuck you up really quick. So you have super high damage output. You have a high speed of around 110 kilometers per hour with 1.9 seconds acceleration from 0 to 32, which is insane. A camo rating of 0.40425, which is insane. This is really an insane camo rating without a stealth commander. You can even buff this one with the Sabrina Washington, for example. View range of 480 meters, so again with Sabrina Washington you're able to cap this out at 500 on the move. And accuracy is on 0.11, which is okay for a 30mm autocannon on such a light platform. And an aim time of 2.79 seconds, which is also okay. SPHINX, as I already called it in the video I made about it while I drove it, it's fast, it's stealth, and it's really dangerous. And with this said, I'm out, wish you a great time playing Armored Warfare and a lot of fun, and I hope I'll see you soon. Bye!